Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Lost. This time episode 21 of the second season. In the last episode, saw more of Ana Lucia's past, and I think, it's the last time we saw that. The body of the man she killed was found. Her mother immediately knew it was Ana Lucia, but there wasn't evidence against her. No fingerprints, nothing that could convict her. But she still offered her help. Ana Lucia denied. She quit and started working at an airport as a TSA. That's where she met Christian. They went on a trip together in Australia. Apparently Christian still, sure, but has a daughter. At the end, Ana Lucia, thought things over and decided to go back. Invited Christian to go back with her. He didn't. She went to the airport, talked with her mother. And that's it. She went on the plane and the plane crashed on the island. In the present day, she got shot by Michael. She died, and he also killed Libby. I don't know, it might have been an accident. He got spooked by Libby, but I tend to believe it was because she saw him and he didn't want any witnesses, so he shot her 2 times, and I don't either she's dead or I don't give her too many chances of surviving. It was of course a plan to help Henry escape. Michael shot himself in the shoulder to make it seem like, Harry escaped on its own. No. So that's cool. That's awesome. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
What are you building? So you're gonna tell me? What is it?
Is he dreaming?
I'm building a church.
Now why the hell would you want to do that?
Exactly.
I was just told. I think it was in a dream.
A dream like this one? You need to help John.
The work being done in this place is important, Echo. It is more important than anything. And it is in danger. You must help John. He has lost his way. You must make him take you to the question mark. John will not want to show you. So you must make him. There are many distractions, brother. But you must move past them. What is done is done. Do you understand?
Yes.
And Echo, bring the axe.
Is that what is pushing the buttons actually doing something?
What were you thinking, John?
Jack, leave him alone.
No, Jack, don't leave him alone. Shut it, Sawyer. If Anna hadn't lifted your gun...
How far is the hatch if it's dark?
He shot me! He's gone! He ran out!
Go! I got him.
I was sleeping and gunshots. There was this guy, he had a gun and...
She's alive.
When did this happen? How long ago did he leave?
I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe a half hour ago.
John, you have tracking experience, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's dark outside.
We will find this trail together.
It's dark outside. He's one of the others. Have you seen them walking around?
So what do you do, Padre? Skim from the collection plate.
23, 16, 15.
This is Mr. Caldwell. He has been helping me arrange my trip to the United States.
I'm sorry, Father, but I've got some bad news. You're going to have to postpone your trip. It appears we have a miracle.
Charlotte must have slipped, and she went into the river, and she's not much of a swimmer. She was dead. And the next day, she woke up. Everyone needs to know about this.
Where is
People
your
need...
daughter now?
At home with my husband.
I cannot do what you have asked.
Why not?
Because I do not believe what this woman says.
Why do you think I chose you?
The question mark, John. Where is he? I know you do not want to show me, but you must.
No, I don't have to show you anything.
Then I'm sorry.
Is that how you help John?
Anna Lucia, your friend, was just murdered, and you...
Anna wants me to help you, John.
Help me do what?
Find the question mark.
I'm gonna find your damn question mark here. Here, this is it, right here. Here, take it, because it's nothing. Anna Lucia would still be alive if I just told Jack that Henry attacked her.
Now she wants us to go here, John. She said this in my dream. Tell me, John, haven't you ever followed a dream?
Yes. And Boone died.
And when did you find out that she was not dead?
On the table.
During the autopsy. During the autopsy.
Commencing with the post. This is a clear case of drowning. I'll begin with a thoracic.
You were the one that found this plane, yes?
Yeah. It was up there.
Then there's
And what made it fall?
Boone. They have to go up there.
Then he died. Sacrifice that the island demanded.
In order for him to find the plane, he brought Boone. And he knew that Boone was gonna die.
I can make her comfortable. I don't have what I need.
Why are you looking at me? I gave you all the damn meds 2 days
The
ago.
heroin, Sawyer.
Give me 20 minutes.
Kate's gonna go with you.
What are you talking about? Why would he need me to go with him?
Jack over here knows
So
his heroin's
she's
in
gonna
my
see
stash
where
with
the guns are.
So I can either show you where it's at or let poor Libby suffer. That's pretty much it, Doc.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Hey, guys. You seen Libby around?
You waited. Is this the next day? What's going on? He waited this long?
Lemmy!
Wake up, John.
Amy was in a wheelchair.
The man that you saw was my brother. This is why we need to come together. This is how we are going to be led.
He wanted me to follow him.
Follow him where?
Echo, it was just a dream. It's not safe.
I think John is the last person to tell someone, oh, it's just a dream. When he's been following dreams left and right.
Get back in the house, Joyce.
Oh, is the
Get her inside.
psychic.
Please. Inside.
They
Now.
told Claire to take the plane.
I know why you're here, friend. But you can save yourself the trouble. What happened here was not a miracle. She fell into a mountain river. Her body shut down. She went into hypothermia, which made her appear dead. Everything she's doing is to spite me.
Why would she spite you?
Because she knows I'm a fraud. I make my living as a psychic. I gather intelligence on people, and I exploit it. I meet people looking for a miracle, but there are none to be had. Not in this world, anyway.
Another hatch.
May I?
Please, be my guest.
We were gonna have our first date.
Date?
Yeah. Picnic on the beach. I'm glad you're okay, man.
Yeah. There are cameras in the hatch. Is this what the hatch is doing? Monitoring the other hatches? The one in the swan is still working. The pearl. Oh, okay.
I'm Dr. Mark Wickman, and this is the orientation film for Station
Huh?
5.
I thought his name was Candle or something. Candle, Marvin Candle or something like that.
Station, where the activities of participants in Dharma Initiative projects can be observed and recorded. Your tour of duty in the Pearl will last 3 weeks, and during this time, you and your partner will observe a psychological experiment in progress. These team members are not aware that they are under surveillance, or that they are the subjects of an experiment.
The experiment is to put the numbers in, believing that if not, something bad will happen.
What do these subjects believe they are accomplishing as they struggle to fulfill their tasks? You, as the observer, don't need to know. All you need to know is the subjects believe their job is of the utmost importance. Simply place the container in the pneumatic tube, and presto, it will be transported directly to us. At the end of your 8-hour shift, proceed to the Pala ferry, which will take you back to the village.
Why do I feel also this is some sort of experiment?
I'm sorry, weren't you just watching the same thing I was?
Yes, Jim. And I believe the work you have been doing is more important now than ever.
What work?
Pushing the button.
That's a joke. Rats in a maze with no cheese.
We are being tested. The reason to do it, push the button, is not because we are told to do so in a film. We do it because we believe we are meant to. Isn't that the reason you pushed it, John?
I was never meant to do anything. Every single second of my pathetic little life is as useless as that button. It's nothing. It's nothing. And who are you to tell me that it's not?
But I have a message for you, and I promise to deliver it. Says you were a good priest.
Who says that?
Yemi.
That's why she looked a bit shocked when she first saw him.
I saw him when I was between places. He said that you would come and see me. He said that even though you were pretending you were a good man, I want you to know that he will see you soon. He said that even though you don't have faith in yourself, he has faith in you. One day you'll believe me.
Yemi was a great man, a priest, a man of God. And because I betrayed him, he was shot and died. He was placed on a plane, and somehow, here, I found my brother again, in the same plane that lies above us now. So let me ask you.
How many people did you kill?
How can you say this is meaningless?
I mean, it's not quite wrong. Like, it's too big of a coincidence to be a coincidence. I don't quite understand why pushing the buttons. Algo assim. Headbutt me like that.
I'm sorry, I forgot the blanket.
No, baby. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry, I forgot the blankets. Baby?
It's okay. He made it, Libby. It's okay.
Oh no! Fuck, I'm so sorry. The bitch. I wonder if anyone will push those the button. I wonder if they'll ever find out that Michael killed Libby. Probably they will. I mean, it would be too weird not to. But I wonder how they will find out. Maybe Libby will come back and hunt the shit out of Michael, and so much that, he'll confess. Or she will, come in someone else's dream. Or maybe at some point they will meet Henry again, and at some point he will tell them what Michael did. For now, he's free. I think I have to explain myself why I found that scene funny. I know I said it was horrible, but not like the scene was a good scene, like, but the situation was like so fucked up. Poor Livy was trying to say that Michael was the one that shot her and killed Anna Lucia, but Jack was like, no, he's fine. You don't have to worry about him. He survived. He's okay. Better than you. She was probably like, yeah, fuck this shit. Let me die. Fuck you. She's dead. Officially, Michael killed 2 people. And he didn't left. So what was the deal? That if he helps Henry escape, Walt will be okay and nothing will happen to him? Or I don't think they said they'll release Walt because, again, Michael is still there, so I don't know. Was there any deal made? Or he just thought that maybe if he helps Henry escape, they will thank him by releasing Walt or something. Like, I don't know. So this episode was about Echo. We saw some of his backstory, but also John a lot. Like, they two together. In his flashback, for some reason, he was still a priest. Like, at a church, a real church, acting as a priest. Ow. But he also wanted to go to United States. That's why he asked that man to make him an Australian passport so he can go. But he also said that, he's working on the papers he needs to live. But, he had one last mission, I guess, to find out if this girl actually came back to life or is just a hoax. Apparently she drowned and died and came back to life. But according to her father, which it was actually the psychic that told Claire what to do, there's no miracle involved, nothing like that happened. It was hypothermia, and she just seemed like she was dead, and I don't know, I think the room was too warm and she came back. I mean, it was an autopsy room, so it shouldn't be warm, but important is she came back, no miracle involved. He also said that her father said that he's a fraud. he isn't actually a psychic, so now I don't know what to think about. But at the end there, the girl did came back to Echo, to the airport, telling him that she saw Yemi in her dream, talking about him, that he's a good priest, he's a good man, even if he doesn't believe it, he's a good man. And, now he believes he's a true priest, which is cool. But the things that happened on the island were quite interesting. First, he had a dream. Yemi came to him, telling him, he had a dream of Ana Lucia that told him he needs to help John. Which, again, all these dreams are coming from the island. The people that they kept seeing, like Jack seeing his father, Kate, seeing the horse, Huey, not Huey, what's his name? Hugo, seeing his imaginary friend, are all coming from the island. He dreamed about his brother being in the hatch, there next to the computer, again telling him that John lost his way and that he needs to help John, and about the question mark. Also on the display there were only question marks. The keyboard was also full of question marks. He also told him, take the X. But I think because suddenly, like, after the alarm went off and the beeping started, there was some sort of earthquake. Like, everything started moving like it was an earthquake. I wonder, like, this made me think that maybe there is something that is going on if you don't press the buttons. I don't know what to think anymore. Did Henry told him that because he didn't want John to press the buttons anymore, and whatever is happening, he wanted that thing to happen? I am lost. Also, he and John went to find this question mark, which apparently is another hatch. It's called the Pearl, and it's kind of like a surveillance room, pretty much. There were 9 monitors. I don't know if that means there were 9 hatches, or they were supposed to be, because on that map, some of, let's say, hatches, I think they were crossed, or, like, it wasn't there anymore. But there were supposed to be 2 people there, 3 weeks. In this time, they have to monitor what other people are doing. But now I wonder if it was just the Swan monitored, but only, I think there were 2 cameras working. There were supposed to be 9 cameras working, but only 2. I think there were 2 different point of view. So if I remember correctly, so I think there were only 2 cameras, but these 2 didn't knew about the things happening in the other hatch or hatches. They had just to write down if anything happens. They were told that, it's an important thing the others are doing, or they think they are doing actually, because everything was a psychological experiment. But again, I do believe what these other 2 guys in the Pearl was actually kind of an experiment. I don't know what to think. Also, the doctor's name is like Mark Wingmund, something like that. But I mean, it's not important. I mean, maybe it's important, so I'll watch it again and remember his name. But he gave another name in the orientation video from the Swan. His name was something Candle. Like, I remember perfectly that his name was something Candle. Maybe I'm guessing it's part of the experiment, Maybe none of those 2 are his real names. Pretty sure. So that's that. Of course, John wasn't so happy about it, realizing that what he was doing was actually meaningless from what the video said. But Echo came in and, it's actually more important than ever. We have to continue doing it. So I don't understand what was the point. Why the island wanted them to find the pearl and to find out that everything was an experiment. And then Echo for him to convince John that no, we have to go against it, against what's on the tape. Wasn't the Swan made by Dharma, and they were supposed to push the buttons, but actually they weren't supposed to push the button? But now the island comes in and tell, no, you have to push the button. The reason why I believe that the pearl was also kind of an experiment is mostly because of that tube thing. He said, after you finish the notebook, you put it in this tube and send it away and it will come to us. Which it's hard to believe, honestly, like how exactly that thing works. If Dharma isn't on that island, I don't think it's gonna reach that. So that's cool. Also, they were talking about like a fairy, which is interesting. Probably it will come back. But yeah, I don't know. There are so many things going on. There's the island and the black smoke, which is, let's say, supernatural. And then there are the others and Dharma. And I don't know what's the relation between them. Like, they are friends, they are enemies, the island is trying to get rid of Dharma to expose them, like, and Dharma is trying like to destroy not necessarily destroy, but I don't know, maybe harvest whatever is on the island. Like, it's definitely the island and maybe the electromagnetism that heals people, John and Rose. And Dharma knows this, and I don't know, it's maybe also quite kind of an experiment, the whole thing that is going on the island, maybe to understand the island more, and or maybe to see how they can use it on, I don't know. Also, I was wondering how exactly Dharma got there. Because for some reason, I think the island is quite, I don't know, hidden. Not many can find it. I mean, I feel is some way that if the island wants to be discovered, it will be discovered. So, I don't know. I think I said this before, how Dharma found the island. I'm so curious to know why the island is doing this. Why wants John to find the hatches, like the first one, and now this one. Is it like toying with John just for fun, to see what happened and to see how dedicated he is? I was also wondering, what is the black smoke? Is the island, I mean, part of the island, or is something completely different? Like, is it like a defense mechanism to see which people are good or not, and it kills some of them, but some of them it doesn't? Or it's just like a different thing? I don't know, maybe these dreams are not coming from the island. But yeah, that was interesting. Michael is still a bitch, next to Charlie and Sawyer, but mostly Charlie. I really feel bad for Anna Lucia's death and Libby. She came back to life just to hear that, oh, Michael is okay, fuck off, and then died. Yeah, it was an interesting episode. Now I completely understand why John is doing what he's doing. I mean, I kind of got it, but hearing him say that, all his life is meaningless, he never did something or mattered, was kind of heartbreaking, honestly. Yeah, I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.